Kimberly Guilfoyle and Donald Trump Jr. were allegedly on the outs for some time before reportedly breaking up, with a source now claiming one of the reasons why was the way Kimberly dressed. Days after Don Jr. packed on the PDA with rumored girlfriend Bettina Anderson in Palm Beach, a report surfaced with supposed details about why exactly he chose to date her. Apparently, it at least partially had to do with impressing his father. A source recently told People magazine that Don Jr. has always wanted to look good in his father's eyes, and that someone like Bettina, a socialite and model, would impress the soon-to-be 47th president. Not only did Donnie want to appease his pops, but he was reportedly fed up with his fiancée, who never looks relaxed, as her default garb is form-fitting dresses, regardless of the occasion. The source added, the tight dresses need to go, and that Kimberly had been warned. When news first broke about Don Jr. and Bettina back in September, Kimberly posted some PDA pics of her own on Instagram in an apparent attempt to squash the breakup rumors. While Don Jr. kept it casual in an untucked button-down and blue jeans on the campaign trail in Kentucky, Kimberly wore a low-cut red dress. A month later, she opted for a mini dress while out on the trail in Michigan. Don Jr.'s frustration with Kimberly and her gaudy dresses had purportedly been boiling over long before reports about his romance with Bettina started circulating. A source recently told Page Six that the two haven't been getting along in the past year, and the insider added that they've already secretly called it quits, and Kimberly is not happy about it.
I like to joke on the campaign trail, my big sacrifice for America is having to travel with Kimberly.
According to another insider, the two had been broken up for quite some time before the photos of Don Jr. and Bettina made the rounds. An insider told Us Weekly that the pair actually split before the election and have already started to divide up their assets. The source claimed that the two had been keeping the breakup hush-hush so as not to detract from Don Sr.'s presidential campaign. That source also had intel about Jr.'s new relationship. He's reportedly smitten with the model. The reported split from Kimberly seems to be the real deal, as another source told People that Don Jr. has been dating Bettina for about 6 months and even took her on a trip to Alaska, introducing her as his girlfriend. Not only has Don Jr. moved on with Bettina, he's putting some actual distance between himself and his ex, or his father appears to be at least. Don Sr. announced that he's shipping Kimberly off to Greece to act as an ambassador for the United States, pending Senate approval.
I'm not someone to sit on the sideline. If he needs me and he asks me, I would go.
A couple of days later, a source who spoke to People said that Jr.'s new girlfriend influenced that decision. Bettina apparently wanted Kimberly, quote, out of the area as her relationship with Don Jr. intensified. Months before the position was announced, Kimberly had traveled to Europe with Don Jr. as part of the elder Trump's presidential campaign. Kimberly sported her usual form-fitting fare, which we now know is bubbling under the surface as a deal breaker in the making for the eldest Trump child.